Hiya, Kathy. How are you? This is our first event where we hope that, in fact, it'll be as exciting and fun for you to hear the kind of conversations that we're going to be having about uh, enlightenment, transformation, and well-being. All of the subjects that are real dear to my heart. They light me up. I know Kathy feels the same way, and we're coming here at this point just really to find out if, in fact, this is something that inspires you, and this is something that actually could be beneficial to your well-being as well. And you could also maybe give us some pointers when, in fact, we need to make it better. I will tell you that my thinking is that uh, the first thing is to really explain to you about the vision of what this purpose is, and that is that if I can share how great I feel from the discoveries that I've experienced, or the enlightenment that I've experienced, or the transformation that I've had, and the well-being that I generate from that, if in fact this is something that you would be interested in having, and I'm sure everyone does, then this system called satisfaction operating system is something that anyone could actually adapt and cause well-being on demand. Uh, just by following some of the principles that are there and the acts to do that. Um, to demonstrate that to you, really, is I wanted to start with the conversation I've had with Kathy a while back. We discussed this whole understanding of the perspective that people have about dogs, and the perspective, which is uh, uh, the critical thing that you have, the thing that you could actually take responsibility for. Pretty much everything else in life is automatic. But when it gets to being able to choose a perspective, you have that choice. You could actually understand that your perspective causes the way your life unfolds, and that's pretty easy to understand. Not too complicated. So Kathy was on this wonderful journey of recognizing the value of having a forum for the dog lovers, those that really were inspired by their dogs, that they had a real connection to their dog. And we had many conversations, and I told her, I said how blessed you are, how wonderful making that cause happen by recognizing that a dog is not necessarily just a pet. But if you look at it from the perspective of a gift, what you get to understand is that you have a gift, and your contribution to that gift, the way that you contribute to your dog, actually causes you to be in a state of well-being. And I find this out because it's not simply a belief system. It's a kind of a scientific fact. If you go to my website and you go look under SOS, you'll see a white paper on contribution from Harvard. And it is this idea that when people contribute, make a difference in other people's lives, they actually cause their well-being. So then the question is, if human beings truly got that they could cause well-being on demand, then why wouldn't they do it?
Right.
Could it be because they've not yet either understood or experienced it? Possibly. So just imagine a world whose system of operation starts with understanding and experiencing that contribution is the gateway to their satisfaction and ultimately to their well-being. It just a kind of a matter of fact. Unfortunately, most people take those things for granted. We take those for granted. We take it for granted, and not understanding that our perspective about our relationships with people, if we saw that our contribution to them is actually causing our well-being, And whether we do it in our communities, whether we do it with anything, and it is a simple act of starting your day, going out there
Wait a
and
second,
saying,
Lou. Wait, somehow I lost you.
do you think? Do you think maybe it gives you only a certain amount of time, Kathy? Maybe
I
10,
don't
because it
know.
happened the same last time.
Yeah,
Maybe you only have 10 minutes.
I don't know.
And we'd have to get an upscale version to go further than 10,
Yeah.
which would be okay, but
Okay, I don't see you at all.
okay,
All right, what does it say here now? Okay, let me call you back.
okay.